Good evening, Endicott College. I'm Ray Newcomb.
And I'm Jessica Puchaz.
This Thursday at 4, the Beverly Council on Aging is holding a board game night. Come by and spend some quality time with Beverly seniors.
Come sing the night away at the Lodge on Thursday with Gullibration Holiday Karaoke. The songs begin at 10.
New Year's Eve is coming early at 8 p.m. on Friday with Gullibration New Year's Eve themed bingo.
And now over to Healthy Endicott with Emily Hoffman.
Since a young age, society has been telling us that we consume too much butter and saturated fats in our diets. It was always understood that butter, margarine, and many oils should only be used in moderation due to the idea that they lead to heart disease. Well, imagine someone coming up with the crazy idea that these frowned upon ingredients are not actually linked to heart disease and can even be considered nutritious. According to Fox News, credited nutrition journals are including numerous studies rejecting the idea that butter alone leads to heart disease. In fact, it has even been concluded that when butter is consumed with rich sources of vitamins, it aids in the vitamins absorption in the body. The problem with butter occurs when we use it alongside carbohydrates. This is because when carbohydrates break down, they turn into sugar. This process causes insulin to begin circulating in our blood, which makes it impossible for the calories to be used by our bodies for energy. As a result, they are stored as fat throughout the body. So when thinking about how you choose to include butter in your diet, just remember that it would be more beneficial to add the butter to the broccoli you just steamed for yourself as opposed to the bowl of pasta sitting on your counter. Although butter is still considered a saturated fat due to it taking a solid form at room temperature, its nutritional value is more consistent with unsaturated fats, or good fats. It's important to remember, however, that butter is still a fat and should not be eaten in excess. Thank you, Endicott, and stay healthy.
Thanks, Emily. This Friday at 10:30, come to the Post Center Fieldhouse for a night of dancing. Tickets for freshmen, sophomores, and juniors are $10, and seniors get in free. Tickets can be purchased from the ticket booth outside the Callahan, 5:30 to 7:30 this week.
This Saturday at 8, there will be a 21-plus bus going to Boston. The bus leaves from the Post Center bus stop and returns to campus at 2 a.m. And now let's move to Arts on Campus with Eden Tomacheski.
Hi, I'm Eden, and this is what's happening this week in the arts. Clint Fulkerson Point in Space is still featured on the walls throughout the VPAC. The works of Giovanni DiCunto are showcased in the Heffler Visiting Artist Gallery. The Students and Alumni Choreography Showcase will open on Friday, December 5th and Saturday, December 6th at 7:30 p.m. If you cannot make this event and still interested in dance, the Repertory Dance Ensemble presents Rep 10 on December 12th and 13th. Tickets are available for purchase and free to any Endicott student. The Holiday Open House is held on Sunday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. featuring Chamber Ensemble, Endicott Singers, Drama Club Jazz Band, Marblehead Choir, and much more. There will be food and fun in the lobby and open to friends and family of Endicott College. The spring musical Once Upon a Mattress has its auditions next week on Tuesday, December 9th and Wednesday, December 10th from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Thursday, December 11th will be a mandatory dance audition following with callbacks. Also, Thursday, December 4th at 6 p.m. there will be a performing arts pizza party at VPAC for anyone interested in more information about the arts and the musical. That's all I have this week for the arts. Now back to the desk.
Thank you, Eden.
Come let your artistic side out this Friday at 9 with the Wicked Art Bar in Lower Callahan.
Come get cozy in the Lower Callahan this Sunday at 5 p.m. with a screening of Polar Express and a hot chocolate bar.
And now over to sports with Jocelyn Kane.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of EC Sports. For ECTV, I'm Jocelyn Kane. The women's basketball team is 2-2. They fell to Middlebury in their first game, beat Riviera in their second. Before break, they fell to Bowdoin 68-28 and beat Emmanuel before Thanksgiving 83-69. This week, they play Gordon in the North Shore Cup matchup on Wednesday the 3rd, then UNE Saturday the 6th, and Eastern Nazarene Tuesday the 9th. The men's basketball team is 2-1. They beat Leslie and Plymouth State in their first two games of the season, then fell to Colby just before Thanksgiving. They play Gordon Wednesday the 3rd, UNE Saturday the 6th, and Eastern Nazarene Tuesday the 9th. The women's ice hockey team has a 4-1 overall record. They're on a winning streak, beating Keene, St. Anselm, Colby Sawyer, and Johnson and Wales in the past month. They play Salem State and Colby Sawyer this weekend. The men's ice hockey team is well underway with a 6-4-3 overall record. Before break, they played the BU club team, Keene State and St. Anselm, falling to BU, tying to Keene and beating St. Anselm. They will play the BC club team Friday the 5th. And that's it for this week's recap on Endicott Sports. For ECTV, I'm Jocelyn Kane.
Thanks, Jocelyn. Come enjoy a night of not-so-snowy fun at the Callahan Center with a Snowless Snowman Workshop from 7 to 9 p.m. on Monday.
Come by Lower Callahan for a sweet treat this Tuesday with the Gullibration Gingerbread House Making Contest from 6 to 10 p.m.
This Wednesday at 9 p.m., come enjoy a late breakfast with a pancake dinner in the V-Pack.
And now let's move to Too Glam to Give a Damn.
Hello and welcome to this week's segment of Too Glam to Give a Damn. I'm Meg.
And I'm Erica. Unfortunately, Christina couldn't be here this week, so I'll be filling in for her today. Let's check out some of this week's hot topics.
Keeping it under the radar is becoming a new thing in Hollywood. Scarlett Johansson is celebrating her 2-month wedding anniversary with her husband, Roman Duroc, a handsome French journalist. The couple tied the knot in October, right after they welcomed to the world their first child, a baby girl named Rose.
Couples are all over Hollywood this time of year. The wild singer Miley Cyrus is currently dating Patrick Schwarzenegger. The couple has been seen out and about showing love at the University of Southern California football game in Los Angeles. Insiders say that this relationship is way more serious than just a fling, and both are very much in love with each other.
A couple even more famous than Miley and Patrick is Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi, who just celebrated their 10-year anniversary on Monday. Congrats to the happy couple. Ellen states in a recent interview with People magazine that the couple is very happy and all divorce rumors are not true. Ellen is quoted saying, "I fall more in love with Portia all the time. She has truly found the love of her life, and although Ellen doesn't like disclosing information on her personal life, she wants to reassure her fans that her relationship is very solid, and said during an interview, if there's anything you need to know, I will announce it here first."
On a sadder note, Shia LaBeouf, over the past week, blurted out some shocking news during an interview with Dazed magazine. He stated that he participated in an exhibit in which he would sit silently while visitors chose what they wanted to do with their allotted time with the star. During one of those visits, a woman came and whipped Shia, then proceeded to rape him. Collaborators say that this kind of behavior was not permitted in the exhibit, and Shia is still deciding on what type of legal action he will take.
More recent news is spiraling out about Bill Cosby's rape allegations. Janice Dickinson was just recently interviewed by CNN's own Frederica Whitfield, where she describes how she was sexually assaulted by Cosby in 1982. The model at the time was given a pill by Cosby after she complained about having menstrual cramps. The model remembers not questioning Cosby because she trusted him and wanted to become an actress. The last thing she remembers is being mounted up on a wall and then passing out.
After waking up, she recalls being covered in semen with her clothes torn off. Dickinson recalls running away from the situation and hadn't confessed publicly until now because she was embarrassed by the situation. Dickinson just wants Cosby to finally confess because there are occurrences and they have dramatically affected the lives of her and the other women. Bill Cosby still has yet to publicly address the allegations, but has canceled several stops on his tour and has resigned from Temple University's Board of Trustees.
On a more positive note, a UK site, Baby Center, released 2014's most popular baby names. Surprisingly, a number of names come from famous movies and shows that we love in the States. Names like Elsa, Olaf, and Kristoff from the animated movie Frozen made it to the list, along with the names Gale, Primrose, and Effie from the Hunger Games series.
The names Tyrion and Daenerys from the famous medieval show Game of Thrones is also on the list, topping it all off with names like Walter, Jesse, and Skylar from the remarkable show Breaking Bad. Tell us what you think about this week's show on Twitter at 2GlamEC. That's all we have for this week's entertainment news.
Tune in next week for another segment of Too Glam to Give a Damn. Now back to the desk.
Well, that's all for this week's news. From all of us here at ECTV, stay safe, stay classy, and have a great week.